creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. That's where that Guido said. Went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. Said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from South Philly. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The lefty right to the air to start. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Here we go.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down. It's Fields. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson. Fields to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. He'll give it to Dobbins. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here we go.
Pistol snap, back to field. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A shotgun snap for 2. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh my, intercepted in the end zone. And that's a touchdown. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now Watkins on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. A Pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey. Watch it, Oscar. Out!
Tua. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rashee Wright. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Odafe Oweh getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll avoid the contact. Sliding down, pick up 6. And it'll be third down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
It is third and 10.
Here we go, son.
The motion man is Nakua. Fields from the gun on third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. The Rams punting unit coming out. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 35, it's first and 10. Trying to start on the ground. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Here's Tagovailoa. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7. On On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Dobbins. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
no chance at all. He'll go down. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Ready. 18.
To throw is Tua. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
we call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
Hurry up, hurry up.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Rams.
Let's go. Go.
On first and 10, Fields. There's Kraft, the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The motion man is Nakua. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So from the 25, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Throwing is Fields. It was a short one caught by Kraft. And he's in. What a try. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
The kicker on for the
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Play action. Tagovailoa. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They're right here.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
21G.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here we go, right.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Fields operating out of the pistol. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's hauled in on the left behind the clear. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's now third and 5.
Hey, Cam. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Rams have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. RPO, and they throw it to Rice. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready, out!
Here's a run. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go ahead.
Tua gonna throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Fields now to throw on 1st down. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
Christian Watson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Green 19.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gun. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here we go.
Fields now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and long.
Here we go, son. Hey, 331, 331. Right.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Exiting the pocket right. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Throwing again, it's Tua. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be out of bounds. 0-0 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Rams first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Fields now. That's complete. Calvin Austin.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. Sit up. Tonight.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's got room to roam. And he's in. Touchdown, Rams.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. He's got room to the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Eagles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a run going left. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son.
The motion man is Nakua. Second down, it's Fields. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Punt team headed out for the Rams. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, son?
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Tua gonna hold on to this.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
20, TX. Ready.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Tua. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. A given effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tunga Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Romo's kick is good. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
19, get ready.
A 1st down throw for Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. Good. Hey, Ken.
To throw is Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Fields to throw for it. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Go ahead.
pistol, here's Tua. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son.
Fields. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Fields. That is caught to the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, LA. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Rams will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready. All right, go. Ready.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
And they're on 34-yard line.
go. You good. Go.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Chips here. Here you go. 331, 11.
He'll get this out wide. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
Los Angeles.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go, son.
The man in motion is Watson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. Into space. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Go.
That'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Fields now on 2nd down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Rams first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Don't jump.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Fields. That's caught by Puka. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and goal.
Now a give up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
11. Hey, 10.
Fields now. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points on the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off the ball in your hand.
Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side in the hands of Rice. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They snap it to Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down. They'll drop to throw. Left side, catch made by McConkey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Tua. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
21G. Corner, long. Hey.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here.